This is exceptional, which would not normally be the case, but the Minister wishes to respond, so it makes a lot more sense. I'll listen to this.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. As my honourable friend from Glasgow North East pointed out, the Minister for the DWP, the honourable member from Colchester, was in several of our constituencies last week and did not give us the courtesy of informing any of us. And I would suggest to the Minister, rather than gadding about eating deep-fried Mars bars and patronising us, he might want to meet the Glasgow Disability Alliance, whose hustings I attended during the election campaign, and their fury at the Tory incompetence on the benefit system is well known and legion. He should meet with them rather than disrespecting all of us.
Is there any further point of order to that? Chris Stevens.
Thank you. Further to that point of order, Mr Speaker, the Minister was also at Ibrox Stadium in my constituency where he met the Rangers Charity Foundation, and again we were not notified. So, for the benefit of new ministers, Mr Speaker, can you inform the House what the protocol is for government ministers visiting constituencies of which they are not the home member?
Protocol is all members, whether they are ministers or shadow ministers or just backbenchers that are carrying political business in those constituencies, should inform the MP that they're going there. I think it is wrong to break that protocol. I do frown upon it. It is not good practice, and it's a practice that I don't want to see happening again. But in fairness, I'm going to allow the Minister to come back, but you certainly know my position. Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And further to that point of order, I've now checked with departmental officials, and I apologise unreservedly that such a notification wasn't given. I think the honourable members know me well enough to know that such a notification would have been given. In fact, you would have been very welcome to have joined me on those visits. I would say, Mr Speaker, they were very interesting and very informative, and when I return, I will certainly be giving notification and inviting them along.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Let's get a wee bit of charm on them yet. Whilst I would visit job centres in my constituency on a more regular basis, it doesn't help when the department shuts them, such as the one in the Vale of Leven. And with substantial increase in the uptake of support through the two food banks, Food for Thought and Western Bartonshire Food Share, and whilst we may disagree in the implementation, I do hope the Minister does take the opportunity maybe to agree with me that with this extension and additional monies going into the process, there is an opportunity to reflect on what has gone on before, especially for those members, such as myself, whose constituents do not feel as though they've been treated properly.
Well, Mr Speaker, I thank the honourable gentleman for his question. We have over 630 job centres up and down our country, so there will be a job centre within a reach of the honourable gentleman. The honourable gentleman raised a number of points. We are always looking at how we can improve universal credit, and if the honourable gentleman has ideas, he can either write to me or come and see me. I'm very approachable. We could even share a deep-fried Mars bar together. We could even share a deep-fried Mars bar together. We could even share a deep-fried Mars bar together.
Sir Desmond Sway. Alison Thulis.
My constituent, a mature student with a wife and a child, claimed UC and provided all of the information that was required. The DWP later announced that they had made an error and asked my constituent to pay back £2,416. He said to give up his studies and his family is now in hardship. Doesn't this incompetence demonstrate why people are so scared to make a UC claim? And while this minister is at the dispatch box, will the Minister for Deep Fried Mars Bars explain why he still has not apologised to me and my colleagues?
Well, I mean, Mr Speaker, the first point, and I hope you recall, Mr Speaker, I did make a full, frank and unreserved apology in this chamber in relation to the individual...